Today on the Internet Phantoms podcast, we have special guest TeddyC with us, and yeah, let's run this song that me and him just made the other day that goes fucking crazy, and it is considered manic music. So prepare your ears.
What, the intro's just the song? All right.
Yeah, we gonna just do that. That's how we gonna premiere it right there.
Yeah, I break that, think I need a paramedic. She in my thoughts, she in my head, like she parasitic. And I'm soaking dirty, just don't leave me separate. Hit on with a flashbang, keep your head up like a 7. Chewing medicated, guns, but they bit at the center. Yeah, I ain't chewing fat and maybe thinner. You can meet me in the middle, we can find a happy center. And she shouldn't make me melt in the middle of the winter. I'm falling to your eyes for the glitter. Like skull back, baby, you can treat me like litter. Coming from the bottom of the river, it's like up in my skin. Like you're the only one that I want. Spending all your nights, you a section through your iPhone. Did this shit on my own. Don't ask me for a photo. I go where the wind blows. You should check on your home. She go wherever I go, love in different time zones. Fuck me with a blindfold, already got a blunt roll. Coughing like she got a cold. She hate me, I'm on control. Oh my god, turn this scene to a homicide. Do or die, suicide. Who am I, baby side? Can't decide, would you ride? Can't deny, I'm alright, I'm alive. You're the only one that I want. Spending all your nights, you a searching through your iPhone. Did this shit on my own. Don't ask me for a photo. I go where the wind blows. You should check on your home. She go wherever I go. Love in different time zones. Fuck me with a blindfold. Already got a blunt roll. Coughing like she got a cold. She hate me, I'm on control.
What the fuck is the internet?
On the internet? That's how I met my new buddies.
You didn't let me finish my sentence. I said,
Rated R.
What is good, everybody? Welcome back. Like Facetat said, that was the song that just played. TeddyC, what is good? Welcome to the podcast.
What's up, boys? Just chilling.
Yeah, we'll get right into it and just ask you what's it like growing up in Sacramento? Like what's the lifestyle like out there?
Yeah, I mean, Sacramento's like all right. I think people probably think it's better than it is. It's just because it's in California, but honestly, I'd probably want to be in any other part of California because we're like up north and it's still kind of like rednecky and stuff. Like there's like hicks and stuff, so Sacramento's kind of like a hick city. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, to be honest, I assume it's just dope because, like you said, like it's California.
Yeah, I mean, there's cool parts about it.
Yeah, it's like the capital and shit.
Yeah, it's the capital. Yeah.
Told you geography B knowledge. I wouldn't have known that if I didn't come in second place in geography B.
In what?
I've mentioned that like 3-4 times, but yeah, I came in second place in geography B. Holla at me.
What is a geography B?
It's like a spelling bee, but they ask you just geography questions.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You've never talked about that.
Maybe we were talking on FaceTime about that, but like I was thinking about that the other day, and like the worst part about it was like everybody was like writing their answers on whiteboards, and like everybody had to like put them up, and my little dumbass in the corner was just like looking at everybody next to me. So like I feel like I got lucky.
You cheated your way to the top.
So you cheated.
Oh, I cheated the whole way
What
through.
the fuck? So you suck at geography.
Nah, but it was like the validation that made me feel smart. That was pretty cool.
Sure, you could flex with that.
You cheated and you came in second?
Oh yeah, because like, dude, you want to know what question really fucked me up that made me lose it?
Yeah, let's see.
I remember it because it haunts me at like my sleep sometimes because I knew the shit. That's the worst part about it. But it was literally like, where is the Great Barrier Reef located? And I said Africa.
It's Australia.
Yeah.
Australia. Yep, I know that one.
Wait, what grade was this?
I was in 5th grade, I believe.
Oh, all right.
In freshman year, like I had geography class with my homie, and we had to like do the countries of like I don't know, all continents or something like that. And he would just record himself saying it, and then put in like one headphone during the test, and just play it back on voice memos.
Dude,
Pretty
that's
genius, I thought.
crazy.
That's so fucking smart.
Yeah, for real.
Holy shit. All right, I
Dude.
know who I stand from now on.
Yeah, nah, that's like the most genius shit ever. Like, fuck Elon Musk, fuck Tesla.
I mean, you could do that shit with like a lot of shit if you think about it too. Depending.
Yeah, I'm just mad as fuck. I wasn't smart enough to think about that when I was still in school. Like, what the fuck?
Seriously, I would have been like reciting math problems and shit.
Right, dude, I wouldn't have been
Exactly.
fucked up on Adderall the entire time I was in high school if I had that.
I can't even imagine the grades I would have had if I took Adderall in high school. Oh my god.
Oh,
I
dude,
slapped.
nah, they definitely didn't make my grades better, I don't think. It just made me get shit done.
Oh, never mind. I would have been fucking. Well, nah, like you do your homework, pop an Addy. 40 minutes later, you don't even remember you're doing homework. You're just going hard.
Yeah, sweat and grinding your teeth.
Yeah, I wish I did coke in high school, like during it, like literally, like during it.
Like a bathroom break.
Yeah, yo, I would have been valedictorian. I know it. I would have fucking gave the speech and everything, man. Wait, no, that's college. Whatever. All right, since we're on the topic of fucking schooling questions, we got some Spitfire questions. We got a little Spitfire round for you, TeddyC.
All right, for sure.
All right, are you ready for this? All right, let's we're gonna put a minute on the clock.
Stand by, going to air.
Stand by, Phil.
5,
Stand by, music.
4,
Stand by, announce.
3, 2, 1.
And fade up.
The internet.
Presents the exciting quiz program.
And we thought you might want to come along. It'll be cool.
All right, Xbox or PS5?
PS5.
Ghost or Ghouls?
Ghost.
McDonald's or Burger King?
McDonald's.
Boobs or balls?
Boobs.
Mac or PC?
PC.
Cum or jizz?
Come.
Digimon or Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Michael Vick or Michael Carson?
I don't know who Michael Carson is, but I don't know if I should choose Michael Vick either.
All right, Michael Carson was the San Francisco witch killer. He got 75 to life.
All right, let's go with him.
All right, and COVID or mad cow disease?
Mad cow disease.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude made it.
That was fire as fuck. We need to do that more often. I guess since we're like still in like the realm of like your early upbringing, like what was like what year did you really decide you was gonna go hard in music in?
When I decided like I was gonna go hard, it was probably like 18, but like I made like the worst raps ever 7th grade. And like how I would record would literally be like I would just record myself doing like an acapella rap, and then I went into Final Cut, I think, and I tried to make a beat in Final Cut. My acapella.
Wait. Hold
Dead
on.
ass. I'm not even joking.
Wait, like the movie? Like
Yeah. The video, like shit. Yeah.
How the fuck did that work?
Terrible. It sounded so bad. I think I would just take like they have like royalty free loops. And I just put like one of those, like just like a single track of that, and then I couldn't figure out drums. So I was like, okay, this is and then it's like on my friend's like home computer, probably somewhere. But yeah.
Crazy.
But then I actually started recording like freshman year of high school, so that's like 2014.
Okay, so speaking of 2014, I did a little bit of due diligence. I did my phantom research, and I was trying to. A lot of your fucking old videos are private now, but
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really quick, when I was doing my research, were you doing what was it? The Crack Up Corner Gaming channel?
Yeah. How did you find that? I don't even know what that what that channel is, because like when I was a kid or like middle school and shit, I had like so many different YouTube channels. Like I would just make like, because like I don't even know. I think we started off doing like special effects, and then we wanted to do comedy, and like I don't know. I guess we did gaming too. Like I don't even remember.
Yeah, I seen it was there was only a couple of videos, but one was just woke up commentary.
Is it like a recording of a TV?
It's literally you're recording the TV.
Yeah,
that was
okay,
the
yeah.
gameplay.
Is it Gotham City Imposters? Is that the game?
No, the one I seen it was one was Uncharted, like a kill streak.
Oh, okay.
Some Modern Warfare.
I don't remember making those, but I thought I did it with Gotham City Imposters. Do you remember that game?
I don't.
It was like a free first person shooter, like based off of like Batman. It was like my mom didn't let me play Modern Warfare at the time, so I just played that.
I found something from May 16th, 2015. You were recorded eating a live goldfish.
Oh yes, I was. It was it really didn't like taste like anything or anything, because I just like it was like drinking water.
Did it feel weird going down?
No, like it literally just felt like drinking water, which is weird, but it was just because we were like at a carnival thing that they do in my town, and I think we already had won a goldfish that like we were gonna keep, and then my friend won a goldfish, or I don't think he was really my friend, just like some kid, and then he didn't want it, and like people were just like daring me to eat it, and I was like, I will, like I don't care, because back then I just did a bunch of stupid shit, and then some girl was like crying because I was gonna do it, and then that made me want to do it more, so then I did it.
What's crazy is that I actually have like such a similar fucking experience with somebody eating a goldfish in front of me at a fair.
Yeah, how does everyone have these fucking experiences? What the fuck?
So let me put this in perspective. So like my town will do like a 4th of July celebration every year that like kind of is like a fair concept to it. Like they got all the vendors and the games and all that shit. But yeah, it was like July 3rd or July 4th, one of those nights, because it's like a 2-night thing. And I was just kind of walking around trying to find people to like talk to and just see what the fuck was up, because I would go there just to fucking, I don't know. It was like one of those things where you didn't see everybody you went to school with for a minute, so like everybody would just go there and you just run into people, this, that, third, all that. So we ran into him, and he had a goldfish with him. And I don't remember like who was like telling him, yo, you should eat the goldfish, but like somehow that came about. And then this old white guy came out of the cut, like out of nowhere, talking about something. I'll give you $100 right now to just eat the goldfish. As soon as dude heard $100, literally opens up the bag with the fish in it and just fucking drinks the water.
Dude, for $100, I'd eat 4 goldfish.
For real, I didn't even get paid for my shit.
25 each, man.
Really fucked me up because I felt bad for the goldfish.
Fuck the goldfish.
I mean, shit, man. It's like a fair goldfish. It's probably didn't have a great life before that.
Shit, that motherfucker was gonna die next week anyways.
Yeah,
you probably gave it a better life. Like it was either gonna die regardless, or like some stupid child would have won it and like stepped on it by accident.
Well, dude, the kid that won it was like a weirdo, so who knows what he would have done to it. Like
yeah, it could have gone into like a different it's weird because I don't know if I'm the only one who's done shit like this. Like looking back, it was kind of weird. So I had a fish, and I remember like I would take it out, like I would try to scoop it up. This thing lived like for a year, surprisingly. I don't know how. I would like scoop it up, and I'd straight pet it. I'd straight pet the fish. But yo, there was one time it fell out of my hands and it's just flopping on the carpet, and I'm like, oh shit. And then I throw it back in, like 10 minutes later I take it out, pet it. Yeah, I don't know. I was fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's kind of normal, like as a kid, to want
to pet a fish.
I don't know.
I mean, it lived for a while.
Cause like it's like the only animal you can't touch, so I don't know. I feel like I haven't had like experience with it. Yeah.
I was ahead of the curve.
Y'all were over here petting goldfish and shit. Meanwhile, my mom was like killing the goldfish, not feeding it for days, and then telling me that the fucking goldfish ran away.
Yeah, I had a hamster, and it was like on top of the cage, and our cage, like a little like table, and I don't know why, but like my sister like knocked it off the top of the cage, and then like the next day, I was like, what the fuck? You murked my fucking hamster.
I had a gerbil with my sister, and it's not really the same kind of story, but mine ate hers. I don't
Oh
know
my
why.
god. I didn't even know that could happen.
Nah, I didn't know that either.
I didn't either, but yeah, he's straight. He was
Damn.
grubbing. My sister's screaming. I'm like, what's going on? My mom's like, don't look. It's just cannibalistic fucking Holocaust over here. It was wild.
Damn.
I guess since we're on the top of like graphic design, since we're right here, I saw you post a cover that you made the other day. How long have you been doing like shit like that for?
I don't even know. Let me see if I can find. I used to make my SoundCloud covers, but I think all tracks are gone pretty much. Because then I realized like people are a lot better at this than me.
I also said the same thing. Shout out Henny Milk,
We out here.
saving lives.
I try.
It's like the first one I made was made of plastic cloud. So like since then I've just been doing it like when I want something but I don't want to pay for it, and like I think I make it. So it's not like super serious, but I just do that shit on the side.
That's cool. I was gonna get into like if you were doing fuck. Shouldn't have hit the vape.
A cigarette?
Should have hit the vape and started talking. Oh god. No, I don't even remember. Oh, so yeah, you weren't like doing commissions or anything like that?
No, I've never done commission. I've never even done it for like other people. But what I do sometimes is, I don't know if you guys know Dr. Dread, but he does cover art. He's done a bunch of my shit, and then I'll just like start the PSD to get like a fucking idea of what I want, and then I'll just send it to him, and he'll like finish it because he's really good at it.
Fire ass way to do it. Do you know about to do that with you? No.
That'd be mad funny. Let's act up. Would y'all ever get your dick reviewed? I've been seeing that.
Yeah, shout out to all sex workers. Actually, I got into an argument with a sex worker today, but we'll get into that after.
I seen that there are girls who are like, you pay them to review your dick.
Yeah, my friend, she just did that to some guy, and she like said it wasn't even good, but he still paid her.
That's, I don't know. I thought it was sus. I thought it was kind of nuts that like that's really like a thing that people are paying for.
Yeah, one of my homegirls was telling me some shit like, yo, like some dudes will literally send me money just to talk shit about their dick.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a fetish, I think.
Like that, like pay pig shit?
Yeah, kind of like humiliation shit.
Dude, I bet the Juggalos like that. We have this beef with a Juggalo.
Yeah. We're gonna go to we're gonna do like a podcast trip and go to the gathering one year.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
Oh no, 100%. I want to so bad. I want
So do I, dude. I want to get decked out in like straight up like the craziest face paint, and I'm gonna bring like a whole case of Fagos.
Yeah, you guys need to film that shit.
I want to interview a Juggalo. I almost said review a Juggalo. I don't want to do that.
Just standing there like dissecting his makeup and shit.
Actually, maybe we should do a segment one week where we review Juggalo face. I think we should.
I remember the first time I saw a Juggalo, and it was like the craziest fucking experience of my life.
Like in
There's,
real
like-
life?
Yeah. Like, and it was like, it was so strange to me because dude was at the corner store buying Fagos, and I didn't understand like the whole concept of what the fuck a Juggalo was at the point. So I walk into the corner store. I was actually going to get a Fago because this is the point in time, like that 2014, 15, 16 wave where everybody was talking about the cream soda Fagos.
Yeah.
Pouring lean into cream soda Fago. So I was doing everything to get a fucking cream soda Fago, and I was just being weird.
Yeah, no lean in sight, but you needed that cream soda.
Yep, you just wanted-
literally buying every single one from the corner store for no reason.
You're just being a Juggalo.
Yeah, basically. But I didn't know the Juggalos was fucking with Fagos. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I walk up to the cooler as this one dude's like in there, and he turns around and he's got the face paint on.
Did he whoop whoop at you?
No, he didn't whoop whoop at me, but he looked me in the eyes like he was gonna kill me.
Damn.
And then like a couple weeks later, I ended up seeing like the Workaholics episode when they went to the gathering, and that shit was wild. And I'm like, fuck, kind of want to be a Juggalo.
He probably thought you were a poser.
For real.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's probably the only thing they hate. They hate racists and posers, but they love everybody else. It's honestly crazy. They're apparently very nice people.
It's so strange.
We got to interview some Juggalos. We got to find like a low key Juggalo rapper somewhere.
Dude, ICP would do this shit for like $300. I'm telling you.
I think somebody from Psychopathic Records would do for 3. I think we should get like someone weird. Like I checked them. They don't even have their DMs open. I think we could get like Blaze Your Dead Homie or something.
But these are old men that we're dealing with too.
That's actually, when you say it like that, that's pretty weird. These are
Yeah.
these are just old men that we're just trying to talk to.
And like thinking about how to explain to get on Discord to them. You know what I'm saying?
If you think I had trouble.
Yeah.
I saved a chipmunk the other day.
That's awesome. I'm really proud of you.
So I got like this fence in my backyard that's like one of those pointy ones. And the little chipmunk fell into a little bucket that had water in it. And it was like jumping up and down trying to get out, and it couldn't get out. Scariest part was there was already a dead chipmunk in there.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I kicked the bucket over and I saved the chipmunk, but he was probably really fucking bugged out because there was like a dead brother in next to him.
I had to fish a dead squirrel out of the pool the other day. Yes, sir. All right, we're talking about animals, so we got new segment, Facetat. We're here.
Boy.
That's
Oh,
right.
shit.
It's news time.
Yikes.
So, here's the deal. We got a story coming out of Wisconsin, right? Oh my God, this is fucking wild. So, according to witnesses, a woman named Waukesha Bloater, I think that's how I think that's pronunciation. She performed a spiritual a spiritual ritual. I think I'm brain dead.
You might be having a stroke.
On a dead possum in the middle of the fucking road.
Did it work?
Well, then she pulled out a Green Bay Packers lawn chair from her car and was like yelling at the possum to repent. And the ritual consisted of throwing goldfish and windshield wiper fluid on the fucking possum. And now I don't know if they were talking about the snack goldfish or like an actual one, but that really fucked me up, and it made me think like, TeddyC, like what would your spiritual ritual be for you to be like summoned back from the dead?
Probably like yellow, like make a pool of yellow Red Bull and then like throw weed gummies in there.
What word would
Come
we have to
back.
shout?
Oh, I don't know. Teddy, I guess.
Oh, Facetat. So
Yo.
yeah, that was the whole segment. That's all I had.
Okay.
I only
I
only had one news.
I do feel bad for that possum.
I bet you the possum wasn't even dead either. It was just probably playing dead.
In the article, it goes, "This possum wasn't playing possum." So I just thought that.
Yeah. So I was just like, I hit this bitch up on Snapchat and I was like, Facetat sad and wants to suck a titty, nothing more. And I fell asleep. I woke up at like 3 a.m. to this bitch sending me a picture of her titties.
Oh, nice. That's a come up.
That's a W. Yeah, nice.
All right.
But like, wasn't impressed.
Oh, were they weird? Describe. This is a new segment. Facetat describes titties.
Well, no, it was just more or less the fact that I wasn't expecting it. It kind of caught me off guard.
And you already got in your sleep, so you're like, you don't need.
Yeah, and I was like half asleep. I opened it at like 3 o'clock in the morning type shit. And I bet you she felt so bad about herself that I didn't open that right away.
Daddy, you got any shitty Tinder stories? Well, dating app stories?
E-girl stories?
No, not really. Yeah, I like try not to talk to e-girls that much. And like every Tinder interaction I've had is pretty normal. This one girl wanted to be my girlfriend after like hanging out 2 times because I was like her first kiss, I guess. But like it was off of Tinder, so I was like not taking it seriously. And yeah, but she was just like trying to move very fast.
Was she ugly? I feel like only ugly girls move fast.
No, she wasn't, but it was just like scary because like I had just gotten out of a relationship and like that was like the last thing I actually wanted was like another.
Falling in love with a girl off Xanax. Shout out off of Ben's. That's what that song is about. Falling in love with a girl off the Xanax.
There was I remember there was this one bitch I used to fuck with. I think I talked about her. The girl who I think like put a curse on me, the Brujera girl.
The one from Penn State.
Oh.
No, that girl. Ugh. No, this was another girl from Prav. She like there was one day like it was like some 2-year-old's birthday party, and like they're giving me shots of tequila and shit, and she's like feeding me not Valium. Is it Valium? Ambien. She's feeding me Ambien and tequila.
Yikes.
Oh, shit. That's not good.
Hey, yo, Shawty was trying to kill you, bro.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
It's probably best we don't know her name. We might get her caught up for trying to
Yeah.
kill you.
Hey, you dodged a bullet at least.
I was fucked up off the Zans at the mall, and that's how I met her. I went to there was like this like spiritual store, and I asked some girl there for her number, and she straight played me so hard. Well, not played me, but she goes, well, you can write yours down, and I go, I know that means you're not gonna hit me up, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So then I walk across the food court to the Burger King, and I ask the girl working there for her fucking number.
Damn,
And it
bro.
ended up being that Brujera
That
girl who tried to kill me. Yeah.
Well, shit, I would try to kill you too if I'm working at Burger King, and then
Man, I was trying to save her life. I'm trying to get her out the Burger King.
yo, I was going on that like whole little thing like, oh, there was this girl that worked at Wendy's. She's so fine. I was thinking in my head the whole time like, yo, you was too fine to be working at Wendy's. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm trying to get you out of Wendy's. Like, what's popping? Listen, I never got the time of day to even talk to her. She ain't want nothing to do with me. But on another note, I thought about it. I'm like, well, shit, she's making more money at Wendy's than I'm making at my job. So I bet you that's why she don't want me.
What was she like, fucking CEO there or something?
No, dude, the starting pay, the starting minimum wage at Wendy's right now is $13.25.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but for like normal fucking jobs, the minimum wage is only $11.10. But the shit be like blowing my mind that I'll be doing shipping and receiving, and then fuck around these dudes at like McDonald's and Wendy's are making like $3 more than me starting off.
Fucking Chick-fil-A is $17 an hour. That's like insane.
Honestly though, there's only one Chick-fil-A over here in this like whole state, and it ain't even worth it for the $17, yo. It is never not fucking packed.
It's not that, and then you gotta fake be Christian. Like, who the fuck wants to do that?
You gotta be all happy and
They're so nice and like
I ain't got the time for that.
And you gotta tell like people that abortion is wrong every time you give them their order.
homosexuality is a sin.
Yeah, oh my god, they hate it. They hate it. It's kind of crazy. It's fuck Chick-fil-A on this podcast. It's fuck Chick-fil-A, except Facetat stays at Chick-fil-A, dude.
No.
I think he's homophobic.
No.
Bruh.
I got one like time going to Chick-fil-A in like the past month, and now you wanna come at me for that.
I feel like anytime you hit me up on FaceTime, you're like, yeah, I just got back from Chick-fil-A.
No, that was one time, and no. That was one time, and I bought it for Nima and his girl because they wanted Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, well, fuck it. If we're at Chick-fil-A, I'm gonna get me some chicken nuggets.
True. Dude, Chick-fil-A goes hard. And most of my gay friends
I don't get
eat
it.
Chick-fil-A, so
We were all fucked up and sitting in the car, and there was like 8 cops like in the drive-through, and it was just like, I don't even want to fucking be here.
They probably give cops a fat deal, yo. I'm about to become a cop.
oh yeah.
Take that out. Take that out. Facetat, what other questions you got on this docket, dude? I only got like 2 more.
So how'd you like get linked up with the IcedOutAngels? What's the backstory going to that?
I feel like it was December 2018. And at the time, Sam Thrax and my homie Dr. Dread and I think Jay LaFlame, a few other of my homies were like in that collective, but so were like so was Machila, Dirtbag.
So this was like way before like Sebi and them joined.
Yeah, it was before Sebi. At the time I was like friends with about like a good portion of the roster. But and I just like saw that collective and I was like a lot of the artists I like really fucked with were in it. So I was like, oh, I just want to be in that collective. Like that was just my goal. But I didn't like say anything about it. And then one day I was just in a group chat with I don't know if you guys know Crow, but like we're not cool anymore, but at the time I was in a group chat with him and I was just like, damn, one day I want to be an iced out angel. And he's like, one day we'll add you right now. And I was like, oh, for real? And then Toph DM'd me and like just made some stupid joke, and I responded with a stupid joke. It was like, show me a wave check, because it was like back then when like wave check was a meme, and I like photoshopped like an ocean wave onto my hair, and then I sent it back, and then he's like, all right, you're in. And then ever since then I've just been like chilling, like even with the people that have left and shit, like I'm still cool with them, and I love everyone.
That's what's up. So did you play the show that they did or no?
Yeah, I did. I
Okay.
like put together almost that whole show, honestly.
That's fire.
I bought the venue, I got the sound shit. I had help from Yerms and Trent from C
Okay.
and Laura. To like they were like the ones really talking to the artists because not many of the artists knew who I was besides like Zelly and then like the IcedOutAngels people, the smaller people.
Yeah.
Um, so they pretty much handled like getting the artists there and shit, but then I handled the venue and getting the sound and setting up speakers and shit. And I like did the sound for the whole show, but it was kind of ass because the venue was kind of ass. So we had to plug like fat ass sub and like two fat ass monitors into like the same power strip, which like you're not supposed to do at all. But that was only one outlet. And
The venue had one fucking outlet.
yeah, bro, it was like a trash venue, but we got a good deal on it. So, and the owners were really cool. It's really cool for like underground shit. I think you just have to like get. So the thing was, it was in Atlanta, and I'm from California, so I'm like trying to plan the show in Atlanta from California. So it was like really hard for me because like I couldn't ever go to the venue and like look at it till like we fucking got there. And like we didn't when I was there like a day before the show or two, we didn't even go to the venue because we were just doing other shit. So yeah, just like planning that from California was really hard, but I think if you could have like went to the venue before and like just figured out some shit because like some of the lights didn't work and the bathroom didn't work, it was fucking like sucked. But what I was saying before was when the mic would clip, it would shut off the monitors like if it clipped too hard because it was just too much like electricity. And so like it would just be the sub playing for like a second and the monitors would shoot back on. And some of the artists got mad about it. It was honestly like some of the smaller artists that got mad about it, but pretty much everyone was cool there. I was with Anna Luna.
Oh yeah.
She's our DJ. Yeah, so me and her were like coordinating the whole show pretty much because she had all the music and then I was like getting the mic levels. So it was like hard to like get the mic like to sound like so like people could hear what they were saying.
Right.
Without getting it to clip and then shutting off the monitors. But I'd say it overall was like a success. Fucking Sebi started like the fattest mosh pit out of anyone that performed, which is like so funny if you think about it.
That's insane.
I was gonna say I have like a few stories from.
Oh shit, yeah, go into them.
Probably the coolest part of the trip was we fucking went to a studio session at Loud House, which is like where Got It performs or records. Like literally while we were there, we were watching like one of Got It's music videos that is shot there. So like we're like standing in the room of the music, like where the music video shot, watching the music video, and it was cool. And you know that meme where it's like Young Thug looking at the computer screen and the engineer's there, you know, like he's like that, like we were in that room, that's where we recorded.
That's legendary.
Crazy because that's the same studio that when Neela World went and did the same shit. That's like all the same. Like
yeah, that was the session we were with.
Oh, okay.
World. Yeah.
So yeah, that's when fuck, what's that song called? That it was like it was Turbo, David, and I don't know who else was on that shit.
American Dad.
Yeah, American Dad. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, yeah, that was that session, and like that shit was like awesome because that was when me and Eric did our song too.
Oh yeah, that song's so fire,
bro. I like hate my verse on that song, but it's whatever.
The beat just like is so wild to me.
They fucking made that beat like at the Airbnb like right before the session, so it was like pretty dope. It was just because like when we were recording there, first of all, I'm like in the room with like all these like people whose like music I've like listened to forever. I was a little drunk too. I was like hella nervous, and also like how they record is like, I don't know if this is how you guys record it, but that's where you like hear yourself with the auto-tune on, but it's like a little delayed.
Oh, so I know exactly what I just learned how to fix that the other day, but I can't even record with monitoring on anymore. Like that should be just tweaking me out.
That's the only way I can record.
Yeah, see, I like never had done that shit, and so it was fucking me up, and that's why my verse sounded the way I did. And the engineer, like, I had like layers on my shit, but he like deleted the other layer out. But it's whatever. That song still goes hard. Like Eric killed that shit. Yeah, that was the first time I met everyone in person. Oh, besides my homie Doc Hellish, He came to the Atlanta as well. He's not IcedOutAngels, but he's like close with all of us. I have met him like a few times before, but yeah, pretty much everyone there, first time all meeting. But like everyone just like, it was so normal, if that makes sense. It was never awkward. Like as soon as I got out of the fucking Uber, like everyone was giving me hugs and shit, and like it was just cool the whole time.
What is it about my heart again? I take Jenry since they climb a pen. You submitted also to my shit. It's not my fault, the niggas ego big. I eat too much on my heart. Papa's ass, so I can't start. I talk way too much shit, sorry, it's not my fault. I got way too much shit, and I'm with my dogs. Sorry, shy, baby, you a fuss, my brother. Always on a plane, cause you such a locations. Always on my body for the hell of it. Couple Twitter likes and now he acting like he relevant. Too much time spending it, drugs on daily regimen. Took it phones on a million dollars like it's a bashment. My heart's so thick on, you keep it on selfish. Been up since dawn so I can see the sun melting. Pluses in my denim, chemicals and all my body parts. Kissy face emojis in her text, it's like a calling card. Rip my face open, pull my body apart. I guess I'll stay broken cause I don't know where to start. Is it chemicals I'm blaming? Drinking apps at a time. Yo, I pick a little colleague staring at the phone. Got a digital heart, circuitry inside my bones. And you're never gonna pick up, so all I hear is dial tones. What is it about my heart again? I take Jenry since I climb a pen. You submitted also to my shit. It's not my fault, the niggas ego big. Too much shit, sorry, it's not my fault. I got way too much shit, and I'm with my dogs.
So it was the Airbnb was booked by Yerm's girlfriend. So this is like, it's from her account, but since like she added me as a guest, I'm on the review, so I still this is the review. We truly can't give Dana and her group any stars at all. They trashed our house. Upon Dana's checkout, the house reeked of marijuana smoke, although we have a strict no smoking policy. We had to delay our next check-in that day due to needing to allow the house adequate time to air out. There was filth throughout the house, left out food everywhere, dirty dishes all over the place, and mud tracked all over the house. The bathroom looked like there was a large group of unsupervised children in them. All the towels were soaking wet. Furniture was moved around. It was a mess. We'd never host Dana again.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Let's give it up for Dana.
But I don't even think we trashed it that much. That's the thing. It's like, I think you should overreact.
What did y'all even do to the towels, man?
Bro, the whole time, the fucking shower was like clogged the whole time. Like it was gross. And we didn't know who did it because it was just like hella hair in the drain. But so like probably if she would have like came over while like we were all there, it would have been pretty bad. But the last day we cleaned up like a shit ton. And then basically like Mace, Anna, Dana, and Yerms were like the last people there. And like it was in Yerms and Dana's account. Oh, so like I'm sure they cleaned it up, and like they'd say I'd say they're probably the most responsible of the two or of the group. So I don't think they actually left it like that bad. So I think they're just tripping. But also we broke a few martini glasses that they didn't mention, so that's funny.
That's crazy. The only Airbnb I've ever been to was my homie Austin or Luna on YouTube. He fucking had an Airbnb on the lake, and that shit was nice as hell. We was like smoking in this like little breezeway.
Oh, that's cool.
And we were worried about like the whole fucking house freaking, and it was like a big ass mansion too, but like they had like 8 heads living in there.
I ain't ever Airbnb, man. I know nothing good can come from that, man. I'm telling you.
It's kind of the way to go though if you got like a solid group that you're going with, I think.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I used to trash my own crib. So, I mean, I know being at someone else's unsupervised, nah, forget it.
Bro, like, the thing is like, I don't know, like, why she was tripping so hard, because, like, for my birthday, I had an Airbnb, like, kind of where I live, but it was, like, a duplex, so, like, there was someone living in the unit next to us, but we had, like, a little party shit, and the only people that complained were the neighbors. But like when we left, like the floor was like you would stick to it, like because of just all the spilled like alcohol and shit. But they gave me a fucking nice ass review, and they're like great guests. Like, so I don't know why she was like so mad about it. It was weird.
See, I would do some like psychopath shit, like something weird, like I'd like write a weird like death threat somewhere mad hidden, and then like they would like to the point where like they would forget like they even like hosted the Airbnb, and I'd like date it some shit like 2003 or something. Be like, I've been watching you.
Like write their name.
Yeah, dude, I do some fucking warped shit. Like write it in like the the top of the cabinet or something. Some real sociopathic shit.
Fucking, I don't know if you guys know Cloud from IcedOutAngels, but he's like the like Dominican dude. He's got a son. He's like the oldest one in the group, but he was staying in that Atlanta Airbnb, and like his room was like literally like a princess room, and it was funny as fuck.
That's what Nima's room was like at Luna's Airbnb. His room was like this real princessy shit, and I was like dying.
I'd be gassed.
And then he was rolling up in the fucking dollhouse, like using it as a rolling tray.
Oh my god, that's fire.
I got one more story. So we're at the venue, right? And like when I first get there, because like it's in my name, and then I'm like talking to the owner, texting her. She tells me that there's like a cleaning lady there, like that can show me around and shit. And like she does, like, and this lady was so nice, like literally like one of the nicest people I've ever met. And she was, even though like a lot of the shit didn't work, she was still like showing me like cash register and stuff and everything. And then she even like said she was gonna come to the show. And it was funny as fuck.
That would have been fire.
But then she left. It would have been so funny. I wish she would have, but she didn't. But then like she left.
What a fucking bitch.
No, she was so sweet. But like but when I got there was like this guy like walking around like the parking lot. Just like I thought he was like, cause like I'm not trying to be rude, but like the cleaning lady was kind of like disgruntled looking, like, you know what I mean, like kind of like dirty, but like she was like really nice, and like so was this guy, like he was just kind of like dirty looking, if that makes sense.
So you guys never had to meet the owners of the property?
No, we never did. But
okay.
But like they were just texting me.
Ayo, no face, no case.
No, they were super nice too, and like they knew everything. Like they knew we fucking smoked shit, like fat in there, and like they didn't give a fuck. But so there's this guy there, and then like as soon as the cleaning lady leaves, that guy that I was talking about, he like starts saying like once our parking lot filled up like for the venue, because there was like not that many spaces in the parking spot or parking lot. There's like a lot across the street that people are parking at, and then like the guy that was there was like trying to charge people to park in that lot, and we didn't know what was going on, but we were like, yo, don't charge the people to park, like that's not on the flyer or anything, like what the fuck are you doing? He's like, no, I'll get him towed. And we're like, no, like just to calm him down, because the whole time I'm like doing the sound for the shit, and like everyone's coming to me for the shit, and like I didn't ask for this responsibility. I didn't know what the fuck's going on, really. I'm just trying to fucking make the show run like properly, because like we had so many artists like to get through. But I guess what happened was Trent or someone just told him like, don't charge anyone for parking, and then at the end of the night we'll pay you out of our like what we make, like a fair fee for like everyone that parks, you know, so our like the people can come and go as they want and not have to worry about paying for parking. And so like while I think Turbo was performing and he was like the last set of the night, Yerms or Trent comes out and like, yo, this dude's fucking tripping, he wants to get paid. So I'm like, go out there and I'm like talking to him.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Do you have you heard the story?
Yeah, I saw a tweet about this. I know.
Okay,
I know.
Yeah. So I go out there and he's like, I'm like, okay, how much fucking money do you want? Like, bro, like, just like chill. Like, because he's saying he's gonna tow all the cars that are parked there, which is like the performers' cars and like everyone at the show's cars. I'm like, no, this is not happening. IcedOutAngels not gonna be the motherfuckers that get everyone's car towed. Like, nah. So I'm like, all right, I'll give you $40. Like, that's cool. He's like, yeah, that's cool. And I'm like, okay. And then he says some shit that like makes me think like, wait, like what? Like he says some weird shit. Like I don't remember what it was, but it's just some weird shit. So I call the owner real quick and I'm like, do you know this guy? And she's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, does he like own the lot across? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, I paid him $40. And she's like he doesn't own that. Like, get your money back if you can. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, sorry, I should have like talked to you before. And she talks to him like she must know him. He must do this shit like every time or some shit. Like he's just like a homeless scammer. But then like someone like as I'm talking like trying to get the money back from him, someone comes out and they're like, "Yo, Turbo's like sounds fucked up." And so I'm like, "Fuck!" So I have to like run back inside. And then Yerms was the one out there. And then while like I just see like fucking like the crowd's there, and then I see like Trent's in the back of the crowd, and then I see like people run in. And then like Trent looks like scared as shit, and then he runs out. So I'm like, okay, this is not good. I'm like, Ane, like you take over the sound. I'm gonna go see what's going on. And I go out there, and the fucking homeless guy's like bleeding from his nose. And I'm like, okay, like I know what happened. But then I go and like, Mochila, like what the fuck happened? And he's like, yeah, I don't know. Like Yerms and Cloud beat that guy up. And I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, this is bad. And like the cops are, and like the homeless guy's on the phone with the cops like while this is all happening. But I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I just go back inside. Turbo finishes. We make an announcement for like everyone that's like has drugs on them and shit to leave. Like, so it's all good. And then like people stayed, like most people stayed, I'd say. Well, only like Turbo got out of there because like he had some weed, and like other people got out of there and shit.
You want to get arrested in Atlanta? Hell nah.
Oh fuck nah. But then we like had a little photo shoot and shit, and like it took a while for the cops to show up. But then the cops show up, and it was me, Toph, Trent, and I think someone else was like talking to the cops with us, and then the homeless guy was there. And like the homeless guy was like just saying like, oh, we like robbed him, we like beat him up. But then the thing was like Cloud and
fuck y'all gonna rob a homeless guy for?
Well, we just got our $40 back is what happened. But Cloud and Yerns have already dipped, so like this dude doesn't know like the guys that beat him up, like they're not even there.
Oh, so for all he knows, like it was just some randoms.
Yeah, exactly. And so the cops like asking us what happened, and then like he's like asked the homeless guy, he's like, "Have you been drinking?" And he's like, "Well, maybe a little." He's like, "Okay."
Yeah, oh no.
And he's like, "So what do you want to do?" And then the homeless guy's like, he's like, "I don't want to press charges. I just want my $40 back." And the cop's like, well, and like I explained the whole situation about how like he didn't own the shit, and like we gave him the money, like what happened basically. And so basically ended up with like the homeless guy just having to walk off with like a bloody face, and the cops shook our hands. So it was funny as fuck. But yeah. It was wild. But shout out Yerms and Cloud for getting my $40 back.
Oh god.
Shout out them boys.
That's how you go.
You got anything else on the docket? It's been about an hour. We out here.
Oh, well, actually 2 more. My next one is who are your like favorite producers to collab on beats with? Because I know you be doing the producing and all that.
Lately for collabs, fucking Max Vaughn. Like he just sent me some loops, and then I'll usually just like make the beat and hop on it real quick because like Max Vaughn is fire as fuck.
Right.
But then I gotta shout out like Dread, Kill Justin, fucking Cranky. I know I'm probably forgetting some people. Oh, Dot Midori. He goes hard as shit, and he's like real as yeah, I'm probably forgetting like people, but those are like the main. And then just like IcedOutAngels, they'll always like just drop a loop pack, anyone in there, and like I'll just go hard on it.
That's what's up. And then the last one I got for you is like, do you got any projects that are in the works right now, or like what are you working on? Like what are your future endeavors in this year? What are you gonna get out?
I just have a shit ton of unreleased right now. No clue what I'm gonna do with it. Like most of it, like some shit I like that shit I made the art for. I have a bunch with like produced by me and Max Vaughn.
That's what's up.
And then I'm trying to do a tape with Wolcifer, but he kind of is not making much beats anymore. So
yo, that name is so fucking cool.
Yeah, he goes really hard, bro. He's talented as fuck. Like he's one of my favorite producers. But yeah, I just have a bunch of unreleased. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but that's basically it. Just trying to make good music, honestly. But thanks for having me on, guys.
Nah, thank you. You want to shout anything out?
Just IcedOutAngels.
All right, man. Thank you so much. It's been real. You heard it here first. IcedOutAngels, shout out. It's been Internet Phantoms Podcast. Woo!
Pick me up on the slave, we can waste time. Almost there the other day, I can barely stay alive. You're taking space up in my brain, weighing on my mind. She want me to say that I can barely stay alive. Pick me up on the slave, we can waste time. Almost there the other day, I can barely stay alive. You're taking space up in my brain, booked for a gig, but I won't show. Staying inside cause I'm so scared. Don't wanna get hurt, I don't go anywhere. Everyone hates me, I don't care. I can't stand your face, that I can't live without you. Swear I'll slip into a coma, don't have tabs, boo. And my face is so distorted in the mirror. My vision ain't getting clearer, feeling fuzzy, I can hurt you. Let me fall asleep, cause I crave a rest in peace. Let me drown in snow and trees. No more enemies, no more suffering. Yeah.
Pick me up, I'm not a slave, we can waste time. Almost every other day, I can barely stay alive. You taking space up in my brain, weighing on my mind. She want me to stay, but I can barely stay alive. Pick me up, I'm not a slave, we can waste time. Almost every other day, I can barely stay alive. You taking space up in my brain, weighing on my mind. She want me to stay, but I can barely stay alive. I want you to see right through me. Do you love me for real, or is it partially? I'm falling apart, bring me piece by piece. Think you stole my heart, yeah, you're such a pretty thing. Come check me, need my payment directly. No new friends, cause no one can help me. I've been through obstacles and I'm still excelling. I noticed that you're mad at me without you telling. Pick me up, I'm not a slave, we can waste time. Almost every other day, I can barely stay alive. You taking space up in my brain, weighing on my mind. She want me to stay, but I can barely stay alive. Pick me up, I'm not a slave, we can waste time. Almost every other day,